Hey everyone, it is a lovely Wednesday. Technically, Mardi Gras Fat Tuesday was yesterday, but I had reasons for not going live yesterday, so today we celebrate. And no, I am not going to flash anyone who throws beads at me. Sorry, no, I gotta be a good mom, and this is not that kind of a stream. No. All right. So, episode 3 of How to Mage in LFR. This particular raid wing is called The Gift of Flesh. 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 What a wonderful subject for Mardi Gras. Yeah. All right. I've already... Oh, crap. I had my stream in the background unmuted. Yes. Shame on me. Ah, yes. Thank you, phone. Thank you, phone, for letting me know. I need to put the chat up. All right, so it's a Mardi Gras sort of theme for the stream. Flesh and all of that. There we go. Got the chat. I've already picked up all my dailies in Old Doom and the Veil of Eternal Blossoms. You are not going to get to see me doing World PvP in Old Doom because I already did that the other night. Yeah. Did all the killing. It was glorious. It was late, but it was glorious. Okay. I am here in the Veil of Eternal Blossoms, where we will do the rundown, the breakdown, and speculation and witty smartass commentary, because that's what I always do. That's how we always start off How to Mage in LFR. Yee! Look at this! Look at this shit show of a landscape! Man, shit's been fucked up. Yeah. Okay. Let me see if there's any crap in the background I need to close. There is. There is. I need to quit that. Quit to that. Quit to that. All the quitting. There. Hopefully that makes things run a little smoother. Good. Okay. Now, as always on How to Mage in LFR, we start with the adventure guide, the journal, and seeing what all there is to see and speculating what all could be hidden, what all certain things could mean, what all things is going to be like, and of course, smart-ass commentary, because what is life without smart-ass commentary? You cannot play World of Warcraft or Raid without smart-ass commentary. It just is not done. So, for all you nooblets, you go to the adventure guide, Shift J. You go to the Raids tab, right there. Ny'alotha, the Waking City. In the Gift of Flesh, there are 3 bosses that we are going to be covering. This is what you're going to hear about now. We have Drestagath. Drestagath is one of them. Also, Shadhar, the Insatiable. Who else have we got? Ah, yes, Il'gynoth, Corruption Reborn. Those of you who played Legion will remember Il'gynoth from the Emerald Nightmare. So we're going to start in order here. I have no idea if we'll actually fight them in that order, because they do not put them in order in the guide, in order of appearance. You know, the end of the credits, in order of appearance. Why the heck is the chat not working for me today? I am sorry, guys. My phone just does not want to have me chat with you. I may have to tab in and out if I ever get to chat with any of you at all. Do you think vanilla... What? Do I think vanilla what? I'm sorry. That was lost. That message got lost. I'm so sorry. What do I think about vanilla? What things of vanilla? Vanilla things. If you're asking me if I think vanilla is still good, yes, I do think vanilla is still good. I think WoW Classic is very good. I play it when I'm in the mood for WoW Classic, which I am often, actually, not gonna lie. But then I think about all the shit that I have to do in retail. Oh, do you think Varian will return? Nah, Varian is not returning. No, he's in Blizzard Valhalla. He is in Blizzard Valhalla, better known to everyone as Heroes of the Storm. We're not going to see Varian again. No, sorry. Ny'alotha, love the rule. Don't be a dick. Yep, that's the golden rule of my chat. All other rules and rulings stem from that. Phone, why must you fail me? Why? Also, we will see Varian because he needs rescuing from the maw if you think about it. That depends. That really depends. And it would also confirm, a certain version of Varian, because if it's one thing that Blizzard has made abundantly clear, I'm going to go face mode here for a second. If it's one thing that Blizzard has made abundantly clear from the lore and from the games, like all their lore, all their games, it's that alternate timelines and alternate universes exist. They exist. They are encouraged. Warlords of Draenor was one such example. They had only, prior to that, done alternate timelines in books and comics. This was an alternate timeline that you could actually play in. They further confirmed that with the quest line to get the Mag'har allied race, that Garrosh was an anomaly amongst all the many different timelines. The Garrosh we got was not supposed to happen in most versions of time. In most versions of time, he becomes a hero to everyone in the Horde. He follows his father's heroic legacy. So, and for Varian, let's see, whether they show him or him being pure book content is diff, yeah. But if they do show Varian, it would be a certain version of him. Dry throat here. I'm dying. Ugh. Will you serve the swarm? No, I serve the horde. I serve the horde. Always. Don't get existential on us. It's too early in the day. But yeah, it would be a certain version of Varian, and there is also a version of Varian that is eternally fighting in Blizzard Valhalla. I'm not ready to question my reality. Well, that's what N'Zoth wants you to do. Endlessly question your reality until you lose your mind. Stupid phone. I hate you. I hate this thing. I hate it. I hate it. I want a new one. Somebody get me a Motorola. I hear only good things about Motorola. Yeah, no, this hunk of junk does not love me. It does not love me at all. I am trying so hard to pull up the chat here, and it is doing nothing. It disobeys. Yes, I would like to think you had a mind to begin with. I'd like to think. Yeah. Okay. Back to the game. Oh, I've AFK'd. For shame. All right, here we go. Starting with Shadhar the Insatiable, and I am so sorry that I'm going to have to be tabbing back and forth to see you guys in the chat. Yeah. One of N'Zoth's most nightmarish creations. Most nightmarish? Come on, I've seen it before. Shadhar the Insatiable feasts on the corrupted carcasses that the old god's minions discard into its domain. Tormented by ceaseless hunger, Shadhar's body twists and mutates with every corpse it devours. Ew. 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 Overview. Shadhar the Insatiable's breath changes its damage type and secondary effect based on the mantle currently being worn. There's a mantle. You're supposed to wear it. As Shadhar the Insatiable eats, his body changes to match the material consumed. Oof. Yeah, that sounds like a chaotic void thing. Damage dealers, DPS, my fellow mages. Use any abilities you have to reduce damage taken from debilitating spit. Spit? He spits, and it's debilitating. Ah! Am I aware I'm reading heroic strats? No, I'm not. Thank you. Thank you, dear. But yeah, still, debilitating spit. It's a thing. Eventually, I intend to do heroic for the dragon. Not on stream, though. Although I might stream that. I don't know. I'd have to get permission of whatever guild I run with to do that. If you have a heroic guild and you want to come bring me along when I'm eye level 460, ping me, poke me, hit me up. Covers the target in a vile spit, inflicting nature damage every second for 5 seconds, initially applying 4 applications. Upon expiration, debilitating spit jumps to new targets, giving each new target half the previous target's total amount of stacks. Oh, you got a heroic kill. Well, I guess that means you're taking me. Yes, thank you for getting on your WoW account and sending me all the message. Wow! Your mom is raid lead? Wow! How do I get a mom that cool? I am the mom that cool. I have to be the beginning of moms who are that cool in my family line. You're lucky. Who knocks? Coward. They didn't answer me. Yeah, I wish my entire family played WoW. Avoid Shadhar the Insatiable's breath attacks. Goes without saying. Move away from other players if targeted by living miasma to avoid hitting allies with slurry outburst. Slurs. Living miasma. The pools around the room coalesce into living miasma, which fixate on random targets. When they reach their target, they cast slurry outburst. The living miasma explodes, inflicting shadow damage to all players. Being further from the caster reduces the damage taken. Miasma. No, although it was speculated by my family once upon a time that I had asthma. Every doctor I went to said otherwise, that it wasn't asthma. It was something, but it wasn't asthma. Healers, my friends. Any healer that can keep up with my blinky mage ass gets all my respect. Debilitating Spit initially inflicts high single target damage, then changes to damage multiple targets as it spreads through the group. Avoid Shadhar the Insatiable's breath attacks. Tanks will be taking high damage after Shadhar the Insatiable casts Frenzy. At 30% health, Shadhar the Insatiable... Shathyar. Wow, what a language. Ties your tongue in knots. At 30% health, Shadhar the Insatiable frenzies, increasing damage dealt by 25%. Aw, yeah, I love Cutie Patchy Mari Pie. I love being a mom. Thanks. My dudes, the dudes that get hit in the face for me. Make sure that neither tank has both crush and dissolve at the same time. So if you have been crushed, don't get dissolved. If you are being dissolved, don't get crushed. Crushes the target's armor, inflicting physical damage, increasing physical damage taken by 50%, and increasing damage taken from dissolve by 400%. This effect stacks. I demand to know where you got your flower crown you're wearing on camera. Thank you. My mother, speaking of, actually got this for me in New Orleans. She got it from a bunch of Mardi Gras little stands in the French Quarter. She goes to New Orleans with my dad a lot because he's an attorney, so he gets sent around the nation for workshops and classes and things to keep up his continuing law education. And this gets paid for by the community college district of my county, because he is a attorney for the county community college district. So paid for by the government. Your tax dollars at work. I promise you, your tax dollars have been worth it, because he calls people out on their shit for not following the law. And this is even within his own office. So some people really do not like him for that reason, that he doesn't let them just get away with shit, with thinking they're beyond the law just for holding it in their hands. Yeah, he's definition paladin right there. But yeah, they go to New Orleans a lot for that. And she keeps acting like it's this kind of Disneyland for adults and not taking me with her. And I'm like, when are you going to take me with you? And then she like backpedals. Whatever story about whatever happened in New Orleans, she suddenly backpedals like, oh, it's really, it's not that great. You fucking love it, Mom. Take me with you. Aww. Ny'alotha, I fucking love you. You're like the chat scribe. Thank you so much. You're doing everyone a service here. But yeah, she got it in New Orleans, and I am wearing it for my one day late Mardi Gras. Although, technically, Mardi Gras goes on a little bit even into Lent. A little bit before, a little bit after. So, and the Mardi Gras event for Ash in Overwatch is happening right now. I might, kiss my fear of quick play goodbye and play Mercy and try to get it, because I love Ash. Let's see. Dissolve. Bites the target with acidic jaws, inflicting nature damage and additional nature damage every second for 15 seconds, and this effect stacks. Avoid the breath attacks. Shadhar the Insatiable's damage increases noticeably after casting Frenzy. I will get Dad Ash. I wish I could have overcome that fear back when they were having that medic Mercy skin. That would have been nice, but c'est la vie. I know very little French, but I can do a very good approximation of an accent. Je ne sais, ne sais, ne sais pas pourquoi, mais c'est comme ça, la cinéma. If you haven't seen A Monster in Paris, you need to. Drestagath! I love saying it that way. Drestagath! The grotesque amalgam of flesh known as Drestagath slumbered beneath Ny'alotha for millennia until being awakened by N'Zoth's return. Now she rises like a revolting boil, ready to burst and spread her vile pestilence across Azeroth. Ew! Fucking ew! Ugh! What the hell? Just... That is nasty. Yeah. Okay. Drestigoth's appendages burst through the floor and attack enemies who enter her lair. When appendages are destroyed, pools of void-infused ichor form around their corpse. Enemies who touch void-infused ichor bypass the continual healing provided by Drestigoth's aberrant regeneration. Void-infused ichor. Ooh. You'll has a song. Here's a tip for everyone in the chat. If you cheer for me with bits, I am obligated, honor bound, to sing you a song. Any song of your choice, as long as it doesn't violate my values. And as long as I know it. And one of the ways you can cheer for me is through the featured viewer widget on my page. And then everyone will see you featured on my page, on my channel for a bit there. Yes, it will eventually clear, but for that time being, you will be the featured viewer. So do it. Cheer for me. Give me bits. Feed me. And yes, as long as it's not copyrighted. Actually, I can get away with some copyrighted things, but as Aquilas has said, copyrighted things are a bit of an issue for Twitch. If I sing the whole thing, they'll mute it. They'll totally take the sound out of my stream for that. But if I sing just parts of it, then that won't flag the trigger for that. So I can only sing part of copyrighted material, just a little bit, not the full ditty. Let's see. So, void infused ichor. Yep. Let's see. Drestigoth's tentacles burst with ichor upon death, leaving pools nearby. Touching these pools will cover the player in void-infused ichor for 30 seconds and applies umbral aversion. All damage dealt by a player afflicted by void-infused ichor cannot be healed by Drestigoth. Aberrant regeneration. Drestigoth regenerates extremely fast, healing 8.4 million health every 5 seconds. Damage caused by players afflicted by void-infused ichor cannot be healed. Oh, yay, this is one of those mechanics where you have to take the hit in order to keep on hitting.
Yes, feed me.
Yee! Thank you! Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. What song would you like? Also, that was 200 bits that you cheered with. So you also get a tarot reading if you want. 1 card or 3 card. But no more than 3 card, because then we'd be here all day with me doing your cards. And that's only if you want the reading. But yeah, those who cheer with 150 bits or more always get a tarot reading if they want it. Let's see. Aberrant regeneration. Void infused ichor. Oh, goodness. It's too early for me to be yawning. An attempt at the French lines in the song do, and 1 card. Okay. Yeah, I say ichor, not ichor. Although it is icky. So which song is it? I don't see the song title here. Is it in Discord? I'm gonna check Discord. I closed Discord, so I'm gonna reopen it. I'm also gonna grab my deck. 1 sec. Mademoiselle Noire. Huh. Interesting. I do not think I've ever heard that one. Oh! From Ladybug. Yeah, I definitely don't know that one. Is it okay if I do a video after the stream where I sing it? I can do that. YouTube never mutes me when I try to do a cover, so I'll try to do that, I promise. I owe you one song. This is my deck. My deck. I love this deck. So I am going to reach into the middle of the deck and tell you what your situation destiny is. 3 of Wands. You got the 3 of Wands, my friend. And it was pulled out right side up, not upside down. So I'm a bit rusty. I have not been reading my cards as often as I should. So I'm going to have to look it up in my little guide for a second here. I used to read them nightly. I was very connected to my deck, but I went through that breakup with Shane, so I was kind of just being nailed to the bed with depression. Okay. You are very good at putting the talents and skills of others to their best use. Well, I should think so. I mean, it's you we're talking about here. Be specific about what you want and don't be misled by well-meaning friends. This is not a lonely time. Use the strength of those around you. Teamwork brings luck. There you go. So saith my deck. It's a really good deck. I first found this deck when I was 15. I was just a few years onto my path that I had been called on to at the time. And then at some point it got stolen. And I mourned bitterly because I deeply, deeply, deeply loved my deck. It had guided me through so much. And then years and years and years and years and years and years and years later, 1 failed marriage and 2 beautiful children later, I came back home to my parents, and while we were in a bookstore one day, there was my deck, and I thought it was out of print. So I pointed it out that I had to have it, so I bought it, and we walked out of the bookstore, and I once again had my deck. Only the chorus is French, so it'll be fun to hear her attempt. Yes, you can. Aw, thank you. Good. Good to know. I owe you a song. Yes, and I hope you are happy with your reading. I'm thinking about doing fortune-telling streams at some point. I'll need to get back into my habit of reading my cards nightly again. I only read them like once a week now. Yeah, I've been neglecting a lot of self-care things, and communing with my cards is one of them. All right, back to the game. Okay. Should do fortune-telling streams, though then you'll get bits thrown at you a bit haphazardly. That's fine. That's fine. I really should set some pricing for my fortune-telling, you know, depending on what kind of spread I use. The more deeply involved ones, you know, raise it up by a few cents. Let's see. In addition to creating pools of void-infused ichor, destroying a tentacle partially fills Dressagath's agony bar. Upon reaching 100 agony, Dressagath begins throes of agony. Dressagath begins flailing in agony, inflicting nature damage every 2 for 10 seconds. I'm guessing they meant to say every 2 seconds for 10 seconds. Wow. The darn creature feels. It feels stuff. Ugh. Damage dealers, fellow mages. This is for you and me. All damage dealt to Dressagath, while not affected by void-infused ichor, will be regenerated. Destroying appendages can trigger throes of agony. Void Glare, Entropic Crash, and Mutterings of Insanity are each increased in power based on how many of each type of appendage is active. Oh, my man. Coming at me with the Lego joke. I love you. Void glare. Glare. Glaring. I glare much better when I'm trying to be scary and stern towards my girls. Normally, I just like to smile. Drestagath launches a beam of void energy, inflicting shadow damage every half second to everyone it hits. This triggers all eyes of Drestagath to also cast Void Glare. Entropic crash. Mom glare is frightening glare. Yeah? Yeah. Entropic crash. Drestagath collapses reality around it, inflicting shadow damage to all enemies. Damage is reduced the further you are from the center. This triggers all tentacles of Drestagath to cast Entropic Crash. And Mutterings of Insanity. Drestagath whispers lunacy into the minds of an enemy, slowing the target until immobile over 5 seconds. On expiration, Unleashed Insanity is triggered. What is that? This ability targets one additional target for every Maw of Drestagath active. Yeah. Wow. This thing is like, wow. Fucking wow. This is wow, everyone. Why does my sister keep texting me? What the hell? What's up? Oh, talking about my great-grandpa's IMDb page. My great-grandfather was a Hollywood movie director back in the dawn of Hollywood. He directed silent films. He was also a World War I vet, lost his foot that way over in Europe. But if he hadn't lost his foot, he would not have been so determined to prove that he could still make something of his life and gone to Hollywood and directed film. But yeah, my ancestry. It's a museum piece. I'm actually going to take his name when I finally change my name back from my married name because my divorce got finalized last year. You don't say. I thought it was fun. Nah. Final Fantasy has never held my interest. I'm sorry. Don't hate me. It just hasn't. And if I see one more fucking Sephiroth fanboy, I'm gonna throw down the dual flag. Be aware of which allies are inside obscuring cloud, as it will block line of sight in and out of the cloud. It says void miasma. It says obscuring cloud. Is this a discrepancy in the guide? Does this need to be brought to the attention of Blizzard? Will they even do anything about it? Okay, we'll read what the thing for void miasma says. Oh, I got more messages. Oh, no, those ain't messages. Those are pings in the servers. Pings in the servers and things. Okay, it says obscuring cloud. It tells us about void miasma, so let's see what this is. Tentacle of Drestagath creates a cloud. Oh, there we go. A cloud of miasma. Miasma. In a 12-yard radius around it. Yeah. Inflicting shadow damage every 3 seconds to all enemies inside. Enemies are unable to target into or out of the void miasma. Throws Vagny. Salute the Murlocs. Throws Vagony can cause substantial damage to all players. Void Glare, Entropic Crash, and Mutterings of Insanity are each increased in power based on who many? Who many? Who proofread this? Of each type of appendage is active. One-winged angel starts playing. Tanks, my tanky friends. If left alone, and unsupervised, Drestigath will begin using Void Grip on random allies. Drestigath! Shame on you, girl! Void Grip. Drestigath harnesses void energy, drawing the target toward the caster and stunning them for 5 seconds. This attack is only used by Drestigath whenever he... It says she, it says he. I'm thinking the guide writer is unsure about a gender. I don't think it has a gender. I mean, it's a void blob thing. So, is not actively engaged in combat. Consent, Drestigath. Consent. Of course, nothing in the void cares about consent. They like to just tear apart your mind and body and soul. You ever notice in Island Expos, there's a team that's literally just Sephiroth and company? Yes, actually! Yes! I've noticed that! Okay, Volatile Seed can be used to apply volatile corruption to her appendages. Again with the her. He, her, it, what? Volatile Seed. Drestigath implants a seed of void energy to grow in an enemy. Again with the non-consent. Inflicting shadow damage every 2 seconds for 10 seconds. Volatile detonation is triggered upon expiration. Drestigath's appendages that are within the blast are inflicted with volatile corruption. What is volatile corruption? It inflicts shadow damage to all players and appendages of Drestigath within 13 yards. Players hit have all damage taken increased by 60% for 15 seconds. Appendages of Drestigath hit have all damage increased by 60% for 15 seconds. So everything hit gets damage taken increased by 60% for 15 seconds. La la la, again with the void glare and tropic crash and mutterings of insanity. Lastly, Il'gynoth, Corruption Reborn. Following its defeat in the Emerald Nightmare, Il'gynoth retreated into the depths of Ny'alotha to regain its strength. Now it has fused with the city's architecture and spreads across the Black Empire like a creeping infestation. It is an infestation. As Il'gynoth's corrupting flesh grows ever larger, so does its power. I don't know if anyone in the chat has seen the movie Slither. Hollandvar, Shane made me watch it once. Once was more than enough. But yeah, it's all kind of like this. Like that. Ew. The encounter begins with players facing off against Il'gynoth's reformed body in the center of the arena. Reducing Il'gynoth's health to 0 will cause him to retreat, opening chambers to his 3 organs of corruption while he reforms. Each organ of corruption spawns Bloods of Ny'alotha, but players can slow the blood flow with interrupt abilities. Why do you want to slow the blood flow? Don't we want this thing to bleed out? Don't we want it to die? Or is flowing blood not a good thing? Is it the reverse? Well, what's going on here? Defeating an organ of corruption will cause Il'gynoth to return with restored health. This cycle repeats until all 3 organs of corruption and Il'gynoth have all been defeated. Interrupt organs of corruption casting Pumping Blood. Wow. So, pay attention, fellow mages. Pumping Blood. Organs of corruption pump the blood of Ny'alotha through their valves. When their energy is full, a new blood of Ny'alotha will spawn. Defeat Bloods of Ny'alotha when your raid has enough health to survive hemorrhage. On death, Blood of Ny'alotha explodes in a spray of gore, inflicting shadow damage to all players. Ick. Reduce allies to 30% health when they are afflicted with Touch of the Corruptor. Il'gynoth bends standard charm. Standard charm and mind control effect. Il'gynoth bends players to his will, charming them for 1 minute. During this time, players under his influence will attempt to spread the Touch of Corruption to other players. It's the Blood Plague all over again. Reducing afflicted players to 30% health will remove this effect. Okay, it's not the Blood Plague all over again, but still. Healers, flee from allies when they are afflicted with the Touch of Corruption. The raid will suffer heavy damage when targeted with Cursed Blood. Infects players' blood with Nightmare Energy. Nightmares in my veins! Inflicting shadow damage every 2 seconds for 8 seconds. When this effect ends, the player will detonate, inflicting shadow damage to players within 11 yards. Your tank will need assistance when afflicted with too many stacks of Eye of Ny'alotha. What is Eye of Ny'alotha? Let's see. Man, this mechanic sounds like the weird RP that happens in Starwind once a year. I don't even know. But, yeah. I hear about it. I don't know exactly what it is, but I do hear about it, yeah. Eye of Ny'alotha. A beam from the eye in Il'gynoth's chest blasts all enemies in front of him, inflicting shadow damage and increasing damage taken from Eye of Ny'alotha by 75%, and this effect stacks, so don't stand in the eye beam. Tanks. My favorite punching bags. Face Eye of Ny'alotha away from your allies. Interrupt Organs of Corruption, casting Pumping Blood. Defeat Bloods of Ny'alotha when your raid has enough health to survive hemorrhage. See, always 1 Plague RP a year. It's a rule at this point. Yeah, they do the same on Horde side. Some epidemic RP. It's all, opt-in. I personally don't see the appeal, but some people do it. Oh, last year was a sleeper poison. Huh. But yeah, they do that Horde side too. It's strange. Like I said, I really don't get the appeal, so I just don't do it. Okay, that is what the guide says. Now, there is always something hidden, always something not included, not known, a surprise, if you will. So feel free to speculate amongst yourselves what that surprise is going to be. I will be right back. I'm going to get some more tea. I am going to hug and kiss my baby girl, make sure she's not lonely, make sure the TV hasn't been futzed up with her messing around with the remote. Excuse me, goodness. And then while we are in the queue, we will battle the Black Empire. Back in a minute. Sugar Plum, you left your tea in Mommy's room. I return, lovely people. Hello. Okay. The surprise is going to be the lack of surprise. Oh, yay! Thank you for the sub. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm working on saving up so I can get some of the emotes changed. I want to get 3 emotes for the free tier sub. I want to make the Starry Flame sparkly, and I want to swap out the fiery star that I made for like this little chibi smiley face of my aloe plant. You could probably see my aloe plant if you scroll down. There's a picture of her. She's like the channel mascot. Let me get some sweetener for my tea here. What artist are you looking at for emotes? Cutie Patchy Mari Pie is an amazing artist. She did the loyalty badges for my subscriber badges for the channel. So something like this little chibi cutesy kawaii little smiley aloe, little succulent. That or I could talk to might talk to Cage or Chrism. I don't know. Really depends on pricing at this point because there's a lot of artists with such cute stuff. Oh my god. Yeah. The one emote that I absolutely don't want to leave unchanged in any way would be the Ashes of Alar Mercy Wing. I am so proud of how I made that. I just took Mercy's wing, this icon of Mercy's wing from Overwatch, and I added sparkle effects and recolors to make it look like it was done in the style of the Ashes of Alar. So I'm really proud of that one. Kilari does Twitch bundles for emoji. Ooh, very nice. I will link me Kilari's shit, and I will keep Kilari on my list. Yes. Thank you. But yeah, I'm looking to get rid of the star. I made it, but it's like overly simplistic. There isn't really any pizzazz. So I went to replace bottom tier emoji with the chibi cutesy kawaii aloe face. And then mid and top tier be the Mercy Wing and Sparkly Flame. I made the Sparkly Flame, but now I need to make the flame actually sparkle. Having an animated emoji would be so badass. I made it from imposing this brush that I made, and I totally forgot how I even made it, but this brush that I made from these pictures of galaxies in our near vicinity to our own galaxy. And then I kind of like cut bits and pieces from those galaxies, and then I put them on this flame that I actually stole from the concept art for the icon of Malthael's Reaper's Mark in Heroes of the Storm. So the flame of the reaping angel himself was the base for how I created the starry flame. And when I told Aquilas, Altheus, this, he was stoked. He thought, oh my god, that's cool. My boy Malthael, huge Diablo fan. He's my go-to for Diablo related stuff. He knows all the things. You got a Diablo question, ask my man here. He knows. Speaking of which, I'm going to need to stream the entire rest of the Diablo 3 storyline in the coming month because I got over 666 followers on Tumblr. We're all going to hell! Okay. My character says she's AFK. She lies. She lies. There we go. Let's see if my phone cooperates anymore now. Please obey me. I really, 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 really want to just chat peaceably with my dudes, with my friends. That'd be so nice. It is not. It disobeys. It defies me. Has been hotel. I don't know. Way too cheerful for going to hell. Well, if you've never seen the movie Redbad, then you won't know this line. It's a Dutch English or Dutch American movie. I can't tell which. Can't remember which, but there's Dutch language and there's English language in it. And this is back when the Christians were blazing upwards through the Teutonic nations, Germania, Frisia, Daneland, and on up. And medieval Frisia, which is where part of the Netherlands is now, you have Redbad saying, you know, will I go to heaven? Yeah, if you convert. Will I see my family in heaven? No, they were heathen. Will I see my friends, my father? No, they were heathen, they were pagan. Fine, well, I'd rather go to hell with my friends than heaven with my enemies. And revolt ensues. Spoiler alert, but it's based on history. Look it up. Has Been Hotel is a YouTube series that literally features a character that sings every demon has a rainbow. I could get down with that. I could. Parody is good. What is life without parody? Okay. Tabbed back into the game. We are in the queue. Ta-da. Now we go forth and slay. And I also need to put in my little ear doodads by Apple. Or no, these were not. No, these aren't the ones by Apple. These are the ones by Panasonic. That's why they haven't broken yet. Ha! Okay, I'm going to close Discord again because it's sucking up a lot of everything. Though it's catching some heat from some people of the LGBT community because it's making fun of gay people, even though Has Been Hotel is satire. Yeah. I mean, I might be offended if something was making parody of, like, autistic people. I tend to find it distasteful. You can't help what you are. All right. What do we start with? Well, let's start with the dailies because that's going to yield the most coalescing visions. And I need that to get my rank 12 cloak. I have enough vessels to get rank 11. But I need one more vessel to go all the way to rank 12. And I even have a transmog picked out to go with the rank 12 cloak and everything. It's gonna be so cool. With all the stars and Titan flavor. What you want? I need to move the game there. Grow thicker skin, I say, laughed my friend. Yeah. Yeah, generally I say have a thicker skin, but there are some things that just cross the line. It's usually pretty quick that you can tell if someone is doing a harmless satire or doing a totally insensitive satire. It's all about deciphering intention. Let's see, is there anything active down here? No, nothing's active down here. That's good. Ah. Yes, good. Be fodder for distraction, whoever you are. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Yeah. Get them out. Excuse me. Goodness. That was so ladylike. Taoshi. I like her. I like her so much. It's really all harmless because all the characters are demons and lost souls who actually deserve to be in hell. Ha! Yeah, well, there you go then. Oh, you bastard. Got the damn love rocket. What else we got? Need flesh beasts. Rare Ny'alotha minions. Let's see. Something I better do here is... There we go. Track the little hatchling whistle. I'm gonna need it when I finally do find some rare enemies. Oh, requires the Titanic beacon. Fine! Gonna make me do stuff, why don't you? Fine! Flesh beasts! I need to slay you awful things. Although they very nearly slew me. Me? Let's see. Saw one person critique it and they brought interesting points about the color palette and character designs, but when they redid them, their designs were so blech. Blech design happens. It does. It's a shame. Stop whispering at me! Ah! Damn things! Yeah. Creepy. Let's see. What do we got here? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We do not got a living mutation. Do not have that thing. Or that thing. We have this thing. Is this even something that counts? I don't know. Yay! You saved the little elemental. It is free. Having to keep my browser up seems to be lagging things out. So guys, as much as I really don't want to, I am probably going to have to close my browser when the queue pings so that the actual raid part doesn't lag. So when we come to that point, I won't be able to see anything in the chat, and I am super sorry. Yeah, phone is still being awful. Yep. Do I need to like update Twitch or something on my phone? Let's see here. That sounded pleasant. Whatever that was. Nah, just the moon phase calendar needs updating. Damn! Oh my. I guess I better get out of here. Saving my flasks for the actual raid. And the visions. Visions. Oh, hey, yes. Something to kill. Do I have a void relic? I do. I could probably swim to the bottom of this lake, see if they have any loot for me down there. Is there loot for me? Any loot? No loot. None. Still. Gonna do a community service and clean up the pond. What else we got? What else is here? What else can we kill? Can we slay? Is there a cache? Is there a cache here? Yes, there is. Translate it during your... Aw, thank you. You are an MVP. In fact, you know what? I'm going to assign that rank to you, for sure. Okay, who's next? Is Yu's next? Yu's not next. Inside the Big Blossom Mine. Okay, that's fine. I just walked right past it. Oh, nope. Now it knows I'm here. It woke up. The loot. Loot! Chamber of Purification. Deep Lord Zrij. Zrij. Something. There will be no drowning today. No. Haha. And I totally did not even call my hatchling. Shame on me. Let's see, what do we need? Flesh beasts, obelisks. Hatchling crap. Mighty McStabface. That's what I named it. Okay. Almost out of the mine shaft. Here we go. Let's see, don't need the banners, but we do need the obelisks. 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 Ah! Something to do here? Yes, something to do here. I love those little Pandarian elementals. They're too freaking cute. They're too cute. I love them. I always feel sad when I have to kill the one that's over here because they make such a sad sound when they die, and I feel absolutely horrible. I feel absolutely like a horrible person when I kill one. Ah, psh. That's not fair. That's not fair, no. Squash them eyes. do we got here? A box. We're gonna loot the box. Aha! Yeah, my DPS queue does take forever. That's why I always have, you know, stuff lined up to do in between the queue and the raid. Yeah. It's weird because I usually got into the queue pretty quickly back when it was the Tomb of Sargeras. Like 5 minutes, no more. But everything from Antorus onwards just takes a while. Yeah, solo DPS. It ain't easy. It ain't easy, no. Wow, it spawned right on top of my toes. Ah. Damn, I make a good sunbird chai. Da, 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 da. Done drinking, putting my war paint back on. This smells a little off. It may have expired. I may need a new one. Yeah. Yeah, this smells suspect. I'm gonna need a new one. Who's crushing what? Why they gotta crush so loud? So loud. The howling void. Get on your healer and speed me up. That'd be cool. But only if you don't mind. It is LFR. You'd be healing for LFR. I don't know that I'll get any credit for this. It's worth a try, though. They should not have this taggable. They really should not. Be gone, human. I don't need you. Oh, hey. Rare thingamadoo. Sick 'em, bitey McStab face. That jellyfish has eyes all over its bulb. Ta-da! There we go. Got it. No void beams for you. I forbid it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to close my browser window when Q dings. Yep. Let's see. Average wait time, 56 minutes. Time in queue so far, about 24 and a half minutes. Life sucks when you're a mage, despite all your mage privileges. You do not get any privilege in LFR. No. Fortunately, I can still entertain you with all kinds of doings. That is a big must when streaming for LFR things. Always have something else to do in the meantime. If you don't, if you end up just standing there, people are gonna leave. Lesson learned the hard way the first time I had the most ungodly queue for on Taurus. Oh, I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed and so chagrined, and I hated it. So from that point onward, I always had something to do to fill in the time. To make sure that no one had to leave, that everyone had something to watch and cheer for. Hey, obelisk. Retro games made easy. Liked your photo. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Everyone who follows me on Instagram, on all the things. Thank you for your support. Speaking of support, my game time is expiring in 12 days. So it may be a while before I can give you guys the last episode of How to Mage an LFR for the city of Ny'alotha. But we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully people give me enough cheers and enough subs and enough coffees to my coffee page. Mostly the coffees to my coffee page. That I'll be able to do that in a timely fashion. Yes. Give me your plunder. Aha! Ooh, 500 coalescing visions. That's nice. That is nothing to snuff at. That's good. Good shit. Okay. Squish the eyes. Squash. Squish, squash. What? I left the area. Shame on me. Watching eye. They're watching! It's fine if they watch. So long as they throw a like and subscribe. Ta-da! Can I destroy that one? Yes, I can destroy that one. Destroying! Very good. I'll destroy you too, punk! What? No. I don't want the yak. I don't need the yak. Put the yak back. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go, creep face. My back hurts. I need to do some yoga when the stream is over. I know my itty bitty mini me will appreciate doing that. She loves doing yoga. Both my girls love doing yoga. They are yoga enthusiasts like their mama. And they drink tea like their mama. And they love playing Blizzard games like their mama. Everything good about them they get from their mama. Here we go. I am protected by magic fire. You cannot flame my mind. My mind and my fire are stronger than you. Okay, that's it for the obelisks. Now to find the flesh beasts. Fleshy beasts. Beastly flesh. That's a putrid eye core. It's a faceless thing. See me! See me! Likewise, creepy eyeball thing. Nothing you do is beyond my sight. Be afraid. Be afraid. Ah, 3 more flesh beasts. Is it going to be you? Nope. Drowned zealots. Putrid eye core. Tidal corruptor. One of the celestials. Oh, is the mutation up? Yep, the escaped mutation is up. I've got no need for it. Could attack it, but meh. Don't really have a reason to. Icor. Zwen. Zwen, my dude, my man, my tiger. Icors, Lost Guardians. Putrid Icors. Zealots. Oh! The Gift of Flesh.
I have many lucky doos you like.
What's your lucky do?
Many farewells.
How long did that take? It was less than an hour. Thank heavens. Okay, guys, I am going to kill the browser. I love you. Mwah. Here we go. Ah! All right. All right, all right, all right, all right. Good. We're in a fresh group. That means we don't have to re-queue. Yay! I would hate having to re-queue. Ugh. Looks like we're going down into the lower reaches of the city. Not the temple part over there. That huge ass thing. I mean, is that where Ny'alotha is? Because it's huge. Huge ass thing. Stop tracking, stop tracking, stop tracking, stop tracking. There we go. Maximum space for me to see what there is to see. Umbral seer. Everything's a seer. Everything has eyes. Eyes everywhere. They got eyes on their faces, eyes on their mouths, eyes on their tentacles. Aperture is certainly, yeah, they got eyes in their freaking apertures. That's what they got. And it's freaky. Freaky as fuck all.
I need to target something first.
It's like the old god that's really obsessed with eyes and is covered in thousands of them. Yep. It's freaky. Holy shit. Freaky as fuck all. Stop it, you stupid phone of mine. Okay, yeah, my phone is being, you know. Oh, yes. Fleshy thing, fleshy bit. Down into fleshy madness. Of course, the gift of flesh is down in whatever this is. Ew. All you witness is my flesh, he says. All of it? No! Leave me alone! Oof.
I don't have a target.
They got teeth and eyes everywhere. Look at this. Look at the teeth and claws and eyeballs. Corrosive digester. These must be like the gut bacteria. Except they're pretty fucking huge for bacteria. Okay, we're here. Now what? Is that supposed to open? Were we supposed to kill all the mobs on the way down? Is this why it's not opening? Time for Rule 34. Yep, you have to kill all the mobs. So back up you go. Falling down was pointless! Abso-fucking-lutely pointless! Yick. Digestive fluid. Somebody save me. I'm not supposed to be dying. Psh, we're only on the trash. We are only on the trash. Somebody is quitting too early. Why is everyone dying? Ow! Let the salt flow through you.
I have many.
Yep. Oh, poke that eyeball. Pokety poke. Can y'all, like, stop trying to... Why? Why are you doing that? Yeah, you need to clear it and then go down. Holy shit. Is that bloody? Is that bloody? It is. It's bloody. It's bleeding. Why don't we just clear down because our tank thinks he's cool? He's not. No tank is cool. Not anymore. Except my man. My man, my bro. My bro is cool. I know no other cool tanks. Someone, if you are a cool tank, come at me, because I need more cool tanks to know. You enter as parasites, but will feed my perfection. Wow, Ny'alotha has a high opinion of himself. Can we all get to the boss now? How many people are still in this raid? 25 out of 25? I am literally the only person here at the boss. Lisa will remember this betrayal from Aranya. She will remember and not give her candy the next time. No! I love Lisa. It's been too long. We need to see more of each other in game. It's been way too long. Leeching parasite. Wow, and Ny'alotha called us the parasites. Oh, finally, they come around. Fucking slow pokes. I am a long-suffering mage. Iceli has been Megazoid depressed. I don't think Aranya can handle that. Well, Iceli Aranya has also been Megazoid depressed. I mean, her husband left her. So, yeah. I don't know if I told you specifically what happened with that behind the scenes. I can if you want, though. I'll message you later. It was not pretty. It was not good. Fucking slowpoke, says the man. Yeah, I got the blink. I got the blink to go strong. See, Aranya and Lisa just hang out to drink cocktails and be depressed over husbands leaving. Granted, I don't think Aranya had a child get a blood illness that nearly killed them, so I already know what happened behind. Oh, yeah, that's right, we did. We did, yeah. So many people have checked in with me over that and what has happened that I sometimes forget who I've told, because the support that I've been getting from everyone has just overwhelmed me with how many people have cared and reached out, and it's been amazing. I honestly don't know how I could have survived through all this without everyone. It's been great. Stream keeps lagging, but I think that's because everyone in the house is on internet. I may have to swap routers. Alrighty. Oh, we're on Justagath for right now. Aranya did have a miscarriage once, though. Back when the Legion was invading. Fel is no bueno for baby. Justigath doesn't look like some kind of boil to me. It just looks like a particularly nasty eye stalk.
I don't have a target.
Oh, so that's the void beam thing. Oh, she's agonized. She's flailing around in agony. Can we survive? Ooh, a debate on colors. What kind of colors? Colors for what purpose? I have a good eye for colors. Debating the color orange. You know what I would love? I would love a glyph that turns Warlock Chaos Bolts orange. Like fiery orange instead of that color, that fell green. Call it Glyph of Burning Chaos. That's what I want. That's on my Wintervale wish list right there. I say it's only good for Halloween, and he's stating that I clearly don't like fruit. I tend to like orange best during the autumn. And I also like it for fire aesthetics. Orange for orange's sake? Nah, not really. I'm not terribly enthused about it. It has to be a particular kind of orange for me to like it. It has to be evocative of... Excuse me. Fire and brilliance and stuff, not just orange, because just orange is just meh, whatever. No, that's Warlock fire-based spells, but Chaos Bolt, as you can clearly see, is kind of this dark green no matter what. I haven't done the green fire quest line, and my Chaos Bolt is still green.
You claw my flesh, but I am eternal.
I don't claw anything, you freak! Fucking freaky, freaking freak Maw of Gorna. We go up. Chaos Bolt will always be green unless you get a thingy that makes it purple. Wow, so they have a glyph that makes it purple? I probably should go with purple. Purple is closer to arcane and shadow and stuff. Although, Chaos Green is... I have every reason to want purple. I have every reason to want green for Fel, but at the same time, I want orange. I want orange for fire. Burning chaos. Give me more fire. Burn it all! More fire! Please tell me I don't have to stand in the bloody shit just to loot the trash. Wow, yeah, I do. I have to stand in the bloody shit to loot the trash. Bloody trash.
I need to target something first.
Your pyromaniac came out for a moment there. Very frightening. I felt like I needed to get the fire extinguisher. Yeah. I need to get some custom candles made with these 2 Novena glasses that I have. I can't really put my essential oil diffuser on my desk because it's small and it would be like really messy to put it there. But I do love having the comforting light of a candle in my range of vision. And I like to wrap my hands around the tall Novena glasses because it's so warm. It's so nice and warm. But I burned out the original Novenas in them. So now I need to get them custom filled with a wax and oil blend of my choice. I want to get 2 different kinds. I want one to be my signature Phoenix oil blend that I made, and I want another one to be inspired by the sleep mist that was developed by Calm.com. I love Calm.com. They have saved my sanity. Where do you get custom candles, and what is your spec as a warlock? Destro! All the way! And I do not know where in my town I can get custom candles, but if you want a very specific kind of custom candle made and you possess the glasses you want them put in, you're better off looking for a local shop. Finding out what your local shop is and then talking to the proprietors about it. And chances are also very good that if you have any local craft stores, they can teach you how. And you might be able to do it yourself. That's what I want to do. I want to learn how to do it myself. Destro, do you have Glyph of Ember Shards and all the similar ones? I did use Glyph of Ember Shards for a while, but then I got tired of it, so I took it off. That's like a river of stomach acid there. Ew. Don't stand in the bad. Don't stand in the water. That ain't water! LFR chat. Oh, we have some quitters. Quitters. Gonna throw Glyph of Floating Shards at your warlock. Make her edgy. Yeah, the Floating Shards I think is the purple one. Ember Shards is the one I really liked because it looked like fire crystals hanging around my head. Mass-produce Warlock and Mage glyphs and dump on you one of these days. Awesome. Yeah, my Warlock's in-game name is Aranya. It's like Aranya, but without the second A. And there's a reason behind that, because Aranya is actually a real-life feminine given name. Although properly pronounced, it's Aranya, and it literally means golden in Hungarian, from the root word for gold, aran. Arnya comes from the word arn or arnik, which means shadow. So you have Aranya, the golden, and Arnya, the shadowy, the shadowed one. Although in Thalassian, in the actual in-game language of the elves, Aran means something that is well or fair or good or beautiful. So Aranya's name, based on the in-game language, literally means fair one. So when I found that out, I was like, yeah! Can I dispel that? Nope, that's not a curse. Can't dispel it. Eat noxious carcass. Skin shimmers and gains a noxious mantle. My spine. My spine does not like me right now. Yay! Ooh.
And tear thy flesh, but wounds are trivial. I am beyond your abilities.
Is it just me, or does he sound more forceful the further in you go? Like, he sounds spooky and whispery in all other places, but right there, he sounded aggressive. I'm kink-shaming Ny'alotha. He seems to be into masochism. He does! He is very much into BDSM. From everything that he has ever whispered anyone ever, anywhere. He is very, very BDSM heavy. He's like a hentai fan's biggest wet dream. Yeah, he definitely talks like a fucking vampire lover in a bad YA novel. Actually, not even a YA novel. Full-on adult smut novel. Everything about Ny'alotha sounds like he's trying to seduce you. Make you go insane. No, the other kinds of insane. The true reason he chose Ajara, he has a sub-aura with a side of degradee king. Yes! Yes, exactly. Holy shit. Oh my god, Il'gynoth, look at you! Quite a makeover from when you were just a cancerous tumor on the Emerald Dream. Look at you! Look at this thing! Look at this motherfucker! Kiss the boss? Okay. The feeding begins? Yeah, you said that line before. Oh. So these doors, these lids, these maws, those are the eyes. The maws of the eyes in this chamber. For a second, I was thinking this is too easy. But then again, you're supposed to go after his organs. Maw and eyes would be a terrible shots game to play during this patch. Interrupt that. Pumping blood. Azara thought she was perfection. I think Azara was definitely more perfection than Il'gynoth. Whoop! Leave me alone! Yeah. Perfect is in the eye of the beholder! Gods, what a pun you just made! I love you! And let's be honest, both Azara and Ny'alotha are fuckable in their own rights. Okay. Okay, I have to hand you that one. Yes. Especially with that line of hers. Guard your purity, heroes. Ain't nothing being pure after one night at Najara's palace. Nope. The great debate now is which version of Azara would be better for betting, Naga Queen or Elven Queen. You have to ask, like, you can't just take them both? Some of the hottest, and I will admit, most dirty in implications kind of art that I ever saw of Azara and Ny'alotha was Azara was, in all her beauty, crouching down on like this Ny'alothan platform, right? And this tentacle of Ny'alotha is seen to be creeping towards you-know-where. And the implication is most definitely you-know-what. And it was all perfectly safe for work, but anyone who knows anything about anything would never mistake the connotations and context of that. No. But which one would really be worth selling your soul for? I have no idea. I really do not. That's way too tough a question. Elven Queen or Naga Queen? Who would I really sell my soul for? Ooh, I don't even know. I cannot decide. It's too tough a question. Better question of the hour. Who would make the better villain power couple? Ajara and Sargeras or Ajara and N'Zoth? As an actual power couple, Ajara and Sargeras, for sure. And that was what she wanted from the beginning. Ajara and N'Zoth is most definitely two Doms battling for who gets to be the Dom and who gets to be the sub. It's less of a power couple and more of a power struggle. But yeah, N'Zoth and Ajara, definitely two Doms, each trying to out-Dom the other. Oh no! If you had seen a earlier episode of How to Mage in LFR here, no. He is definitely vicariously having his Dommy way through the Inquisitor that is torturing Ajara. In a Dom war, Ajara won. I would have to agree. She may have gotten caught and chained up, but ultimately I would say for the long game, Ajara definitely out-Dommed N'Zoth. So much blood everywhere. Meh. Yeah. It's exhausting. There's like more blood in this room than there is during my period, and it's just as exhausting trying to fight it. Yay! I got a shred of insanity.
Sanitize. Anchor deployment initiated.
Very nice.
Good work, champion. The world is better off without Il'gynoth and his maddening whispers. Though, take heed. His prophecies were meant to drive his victims insane. Now that he's gone, just put them out of your mind for good.
Magni, being our guidance counselor, put them out of your mind for good. Put them out of your mind. Pretty Titan sphere. Yeah. Whee! Back up we go. Out of this freaky flesh pit. Woof. Well. What the freaking freakall? Oh yeah, that thing. That thing there. Yes, you go away. You go away. No one wants to see you. No one. Okay, well. Thank you all so much, super much, for joining me for the third episode of How to Mage in LFR. It was a pleasure to have you all here. This is a lot earlier than my usual stream time. I must confess I was kind of awake all night, up early. So I just showered, had breakfast, did my hair and makeup, and that was that. Next stream, I don't know what it is. I don't know when it is going to be because, like I said, I only have 12 days of game time left. So if my World of Warcraft time expires, then we will go with Overwatch or Hearthstone or Heroes of the Storm to fill in the gap. And of course, there is the Diablo streaming that I absolutely need to do because I said I would. That will be all for now then. I hope to see you all next time. Please give me a follow, give me a subscribe, follow me on all the socials, on all the things, join my Discord, and until next time, everyone, get fat, loot, stay on the point, be excellent to each other. Bye-bye.